So I don't know how he does it, but MKBHD just continues to grow and grow. So not only is he like one of the largest, if not the largest tech YouTubers, but he also plays Ultimate Frisbee. He has multiple other channels like his podcast channel, as well as his autofocus channel. And he also has a doctorate degree that he was working on the entire time of doing everything else. It's safe to say that guy has the endurance of a racehorse. But recently, as you may know, he released an app, a wallpaper app by the name of Panels, and personally, I think this app completely missed the mark. So the app Panels gives you access to high quality 4K wallpapers, and I think that's, I think that by itself is a great idea. People love wallpapers, and MKBHD mainly reviews, mobile phones, so it's kind of safe to assume that, well, he reviews phones, let's make an app for wallpapers for phones. That makes sense. But the experience of actually using the app and the price of the app is where a lot of people are giving him criticism, and that's a good thing. You need criticism to understand what you can do to improve. I truly don't understand those people that are saying, well, if you don't like the app, just don't download it. You don't have to talk about it. That's actually hurting MKBHD, because if you're releasing something, if you're releasing a product, your goal is to get as many people as possible to download that product. To do that, you need to listen to the criticism to understand what you can do to make that product better, to get even more people to download it. So by people saying, oh, just don't talk about it, don't download it, you don't have to be ranting about it, that's hurting MKBHD because he needs to hear the criticism. So my opinion, the Panels app pushes people away, especially for those that don't want to pay $50 a year for that app. Yeah, it's $50 a year or $12 a month. There's no like one-time purchase, like one-time lifetime purchase. It's $50 a year or $12 a month for a wallpaper app. That's so much. There's absolutely no reason to be paying $50 a year for a wallpaper app. That's more than Hulu, Netflix, Spotify, Apple Music, Prime Video, and arguably, in fact, quite the opposite. Literally, all those streaming services give you more value. People watch movies and TV shows every day or every other day, so the value and the time spent is a lot greater than a wallpaper app. But the app doesn't necessarily push people away because of the price. It pushes people away from how poorly the app is made. And here's where my constructive criticism starts. First of all, when you open the app, it asks you to follow 5 creators. I have no idea who these people are. I have never heard of them. I have never seen them. And it just asks you to pick 5. But I don't know which 5 to pick because you can't click on them to see like the work that they did. So you just have to blindly pick 5 and hope that you picked good. And by the way, you have to pick 5. You can't like pick 2 of them and then the rest are like, they're okay, but I don't like them. Too bad. You have to pick 5. So just blindly pick 5 and move on, because you can't move on if you don't pick 5. Personally, I think it would make a whole lot more sense to categorize the wallpapers. For example, pick 5 wallpaper types: cars, architecture, landscape, night mode wallpapers, colorful wallpapers. Pick 5 of those. That way your homepage, your For You page is curated by the app types instead of the creators, which you may not even like want to follow, but you had to follow them to move on. Another thing I don't like are the ads. Yes, this app has ads. It ruins the experience of the app, and it's why many people deleted the app after downloading the app. If you see a free wallpaper you like, you can only download it in 1080p after watching a 30-second unskippable ad. And you have to do this every single time that you want to download a wallpaper. Not even in full resolution. No, 1080p. At least show us an ad after every 3 to 4 downloads. After every single download, a 30-second ad. I mean, people are going to be spending more time watching ads on your app than the actual content on your app. There's actually another wallpaper app from another tech creator, Zone of Tech. You may have heard of him. I'm pretty sure you have. He's really, really big. He makes fantastic videos as well. He also has an app called WallpaperZ, and this app makes so much more sense. It's not even it's a night and day difference. For example, there are absolutely no ads on it. Zero. You will not find a single ad. Second of all, you get 8K wallpapers. In fact, every single wallpaper you see is in true 8K resolution. And another thing is that the first photo you see from that wallpaper pack is 100% free. Or you can just tap on the free tab on the top of the screen and there you go. And guess what? To download it, you don't need to watch an ad. You just press download. That's it. You got it. But once you download it, you get an 8K square resolution wallpaper, which I think is genius because you can zoom in and maybe have this as your wallpaper, or maybe zoom in and have this as your wallpaper, or this. So really from one download, you have multiple wallpaper kind of aspect ratios that you can put on your phone. Another reason why the WallpaperZ app makes so much more sense is that the value it brings. It's only $2 a month if you want to buy it, or $20 for the entire year. That is hell of a lot cheaper than panels. But let's say you don't want to pay for wallpapers. I mean, I don't blame you because I don't either. Which app are you most likely going to leave on your phone? I mean, let's just be honest. Be honest with me as much as you can. Which app would you rather leave on your phone? The one that gives you ads and 1080p wallpapers? Or the one that has no ads and 8K wallpapers? This is why I said the Panels app is kind of pushing people away because, let's be honest, it's no secret. Anyone can go on Google and type in 4K wallpaper, click on Google Images, and there you go. You get millions of wallpapers for free with no ads. So if you're going to make a wallpaper app, at least make the user experience good. Make it so the person that downloaded it keeps it on their phone instead of deleting it right away because of the ads. Another thing that's kind of ironic, and it's not, I mean, it's funny and it's kind of harmless, but it's funny, is that in the introduction to Panels that MKBHD did on his iPhone 16 review, in the beginning of the video, he was talking about Panels, he introduced it, and he said that the app is going to get better and better as time goes on. And then at the end of the video, as he was talking about the iPhone not having Apple Intelligence at launch, he said, never buy a product for a promise of what it may be in terms of software updates. He basically kind of just talked about his app while talking about the iPhone. But also, why did he release an app that he knows isn't as good as it's going to get and still charging people $12 a month or $50 a year for it? Why not maybe make it free for now and then, or maybe at least make it a lot cheaper for now, and then once it gets better, then you can kind of maybe increase the price or introduce a third tier that gets you even more goodies. I mean, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. It's just implemented like wrong, I want to say, because I mean, I'm not the only one saying this. I mean, the reviews are also kind of saying this, you know. So I don't know, I think it's just done a little bit wrong. But what do you guys think about the Panels app? Leave me your constructive criticism down below. Don't bash MKBHD. He didn't do anything wrong. I don't know why people are bashing on him. He just made maybe a small mistake that can easily be corrected, like this fast, you know. So don't bash him. Drop me your constructive criticism down below, just in case maybe he or someone on his team watches this video. They get constructive criticism, a way to kind of help enhance the app for it to actually be worth it and for people to actually download it and keep it on their phone. So yeah, let me know down below. And as always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.